So we're just going to go through some lower body stuff. So, but pretty basic stuff, nothing too crazy. But we're just going to start with a little warm up, just moving the neck. So we're just going to get our neck nice and tall, and we're just going to start by doing a yes, no. So just up and down, tucking the chin, and looking up. We're just going to aim for 10 reps like that. Just kind of moving nice and slow. How's your week?
I always wonder, is one rep up and down, or like up is one, down is another?
I would probably count as 1, 2. So I would do up and down as 1, yeah. But really, look, it's not a magical number. It's just enough to get people moving. So there's nothing magic about the number 10. Just going to check that.
Sorry to interrupt. Thanks.
No, you're right. All good. I was just saying, Sean, how was your week?
Oh, it's been going well. Yeah. Been doing a bit of study as well.
Nice. Are you working still at all in lockdown, or?
I'm like in a transition phase.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so once we've done the up down, Sean, we're going to go side to side. So 10 just looking over the shoulder. Yep. Nice and slow, just going side to side. That's it. Yeah, you can look a little further, kind of once you've loosened up a bit, you can look to go a little further. And we've done 10 there. Then we're going to go ear to shoulder. We're going to go down. Is that Neats? Or is it Cooper? Hey, what's up, Neats? I was like, Cooper Young, who is Cooper Young? Nice. All right, so ear to shoulder, nice. Cool. Needs, we're just running through the neck warm-ups. From there, we're going to jump into some cat cows. So you see, guys, I've got my side one on here as well. So if you want to see what's going on from the side, you can see the side camera there. And for anyone following along at home, you can also watch the side camera or the front camera, depending on what I do. All right, cat cows now. So getting in that quadruped position. So making sure that knees are under hips and that wrists are under the shoulders. Yep. From there, we're going to drop the tummy down to the floor and arch the chin up. So looking up to the roof and trying to press the belly button down. And then we're going to do the opposite. So then we're going to press the belly button up to the roof and then tuck the chin under. Want to hold that and then back down. Hey, Mum.
Hello.
Then we're going to look to do 10 of those nice and slow. All right. So really trying to drive that belly button up to the roof, Sean, for me, yeah? Really try and arch that lower back as much as you can. 10 reps there. Are you going to turn your camera on, Mum, or are you just going to hang out like that?
I'm not sure yet.
You do you, whatever you want to do.
Are you doing cat cow things?
We are doing cat cows. Can you see us or no?
Yeah, I can see you.
All right, cool.
I'll put my camera on. Hang on.
That's fine. Give me a little thumbs up when you've done 10 of those, so I know that we're all on the same page. Cool. Thanks, Lib. Thanks, Nate. Nate, looks so beautiful and sunny where you are. So nice. Very good.
Oh, actually, let's not put that right there. The challenge.
All right, Sean, all good. I'm not sure if Sean's frozen. We got 10. All right, we're going to move on. We're actually going to skip those the child's pose just to get moving, because we're not going to worry too much about the upper body flexibility, just a little bit. But now we're going to go into some shoulder cars. So I want everyone to just start with a clenched fist. You can stand or you can kneel. You might just need to keep some space and you can get your hand down here. Okay, so we're going to start down now next to our shoulder. And we're going to look to press the shoulder down to the floor. And then as we come up, I'm now pressing my shoulder forward. Sean, maybe jump up on your knees, mate, so you got a bit of space. You can press that, and we're going to come all the way around, and then we're going to rotate the palm facing outwards, come all the way around, and we want to finish where my elbow crease is facing in and my palm is facing out. Yep. And we're going to go back the same way, rotating, trying to avoid rotating at our torso at all, so just want to keep it in the shoulder, coming forwards, and drop it down. Nice. Very good. Cool, let's do 3 of those on one side. Yeah, making sure to keep a nice tight fist, because we don't want to rotate at the elbow. We want to try and focus on the shoulder. All right.
This is as far back as I can get mine.
That's fine. So you got to make sure you rotate. So I think you've gone the wrong way. So when
Oh.
you're up here, if you have your arms over your head, you want to rotate around in front of you. So your farm, so if I'll just go down like this, right to
Yeah.
the top, at the top, and I want to
Yeah.
rotate that way. So then I'm
Oh,
rotating out, and then I can come round all the way, basically.
oh gosh, that's easier.
You need to go all the way, all the way around, all the way around. So your palm should be facing outwards there at the bottom.
Oh, I'm wrong then.
Okay, so watch me from the side, Mum.
Yeah, do the whole thing. I'm going to put my glasses on. Such a noob.
All right, if you've done 3, go to the other side. So watch from this side on camera, yeah?
No, I can't see you.
Swipe across till you find the side on camera.
Yeah, you're still on the side. Can't see your arm.
This one here. There's 2 cameras. There's one that's watching me from the side on.
Oh,
You need to
sorry.
swipe across
Oh,
the-
yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Okay, so you're starting here. You're gonna go up and
Yep.
forwards. Yeah, and then when you're at
Yep.
the top here, you're gonna rotate. You have your fist closed, but you're gonna rotate this way and then go down
Oh,
and all the way in. So you see now my palm finishes face
oh,
and then I'm
yes.
gonna go back the other way.
Oh, this whole time I've been doing it wrong. What a noob.
All right. Liv, you've done 3 there. We're gonna now do the hips, yeah? So can you jump to hip cars for me? Standing or in a quadruped position, however you prefer. That's it, Mum. So keep rotating all the way around, bring your thumb through till your palm is then facing outwards again. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And then go back the same way and rotate slowly again. That's it. There we go. That's the one. Yeah, good. And then just really push the shoulder the direction there. Nice, neat. That's good. All right, Sean, we're going to jump. Once you guys have done 3 on each shoulder there, we're going to go to the hip. So you can see Anita and Liv. One's doing standing, one's doing a quadruped one. When you guys have done your shoulders. All right, just jump to the other shoulder now. I mean, that's cool. Liv, just slow it down a little bit, just especially that section coming back where you're going into internal rotation. Just really trying to slow that down.
Okay.
Much as you try and look to get as much control there as you can. That's it. Drive up, out to the side, good, and then slow through this range. Yeah, nice. Good. Lovely, neats. All right, so with the hips now, Mum and Sean.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you guys to just do it again, watching from the side on. You both got that angle from the side? You both
Yep.
see the side on there? Okay.
Yep.
So what I
Yeah,
want
I've got it on the mobile, so I can't see you from the side.
Okay, so you got to swipe across to a different screen where you can see me. So just swipe till you can see a different screen.
Okay, so look.
All right.
Here we go. Oh, here we go. Got the side. Here we go.
Start in this position here. You're going to bring the knee up to the chest, and then we're going to go out to the side.
Oh,
Rotate around under here, and then bring it back. And then come up again. Rotate around to the side. Bring it up to your, tuck it into your chest, and back down again. All right. Just take it slow. You're going to give yourself, you've got to give yourself a bit of room there, Sean, just on the side, maybe off the bed, because we need to go all the way around to the back. All right, just give it a bit of a crack, and then we'll move on because we got to get a few things we got to get through. Liv, Neats, if you guys want to go through any quick warm-ups now, just personally, just do that while these guys go through their hip cars, and then we'll get into it together, and we'll all be on the same page.
Easy.
How have your workouts been going at home, Liv?
Good. I took Monday off, so I'm going to do it on the weekend because I had my second dose and I was feeling pretty down. So I did the second day, which I like the new updates. So I'm keen to see the other days of the program.
Yeah, this next 4 weeks that we're going into, like this week included, is basically like some things are the same and some are now progression that are building on top of what we did the last couple of weeks. So you'll notice some variations will just be like maybe a more difficult variation. I mean, obviously you're going to regress back to what we were doing before, but yeah, good opportunity to apply the same sort of learnings. All right, so we're aiming for 3 there, 3 each side. That's it, Sean, all the way around. I'm looking for control with these hip cars. Yeah, it's a tricky one to navigate over a Zoom quickly, but I've got videos online that I can send you afterwards if you want to know more about it. But all right, let's move on, you guys. You guys done a little bit of that now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy to move on.
All right, everyone jump up for me. And for the sake of everyone being on the same page, what I'll try and say is I'll demonstrate it and then you guys do it. And then we can try and be on the same page in terms of just moving. All right. We're going to start with just a single leg balance. So we're going to do this for 60 seconds per side. And what it's going to look like is this. So you're going to hop on one leg. You're basically going to go 2 fingers. We're going to first touch the floor in front. And don't worry if you can't touch the floor, it's okay. Then we're going to go to the side. My leg isn't moving. Touch the side. Then we're going to go back across the other side. And we're going to aim to touch the side as well. Now it's going to be challenging on the hip. Okay, we're going to do it for 60 seconds. If you can't touch the floor, that's okay. Just kind of go down in front of you where you can, right? So just aim like for kind of like a target. Maybe it's like knee height, something like that. Okay, I'm going to set a timer now. And I want you we're just going to do that. Just one leg for now. And just touch those 3 points in front, one side, then the other side on the same leg. Okay. Just keep going through that motion for 60 seconds, just getting the hip warmed up, all right?
So both legs are one up.
One leg is up, so you're standing on one leg, okay? We're gonna do 60 seconds on one leg, then we're gonna swap legs and do another 60 seconds. That's it. So it's touched in front and come back up, then it's touch one side, then they come back up, and then the other side. Obviously taking it nice and slow. The closer you go to your body, the easier it's gonna be, right? So we're not looking at
rubbish.
Yeah, that's fine. It's good for balance. Like I said, if you can only go like a little bit, that's fine. Just bend a little bit, right? Maybe set yourself a goal of just trying to get down to like your hip height with your hands. Okay, then come back up. All right, hip height with the hands. So doesn't need to be the floor.
Okay.
We're just looking to kind of get the hip warmed up. All right, keep going. All right, and time. Okay, everyone swap legs. We're gonna do the same thing. So it's front, side, side. Another 60 seconds. Off we go. Swapping legs.
So is it both hands go towards?
Yeah, both hands is fine. Yeah, the goal isn't in the hands. The goal is in what the hips are doing. So the hands is just going to keep you square basically because we don't want to rotate.
Cool.
Is it 60 on each touch or 60 on the whole thing?
No. 60 on the whole thing. So I didn't say. So you should be moving between each position. So it should be going front, then go to the side, then the side, then front,
Right.
then side, then side, and just
Okay.
keep rotating those for 60 seconds.
Sorry, I misunderstood that.
That's right. It's tricky to explain. It's why it's easy. Like if I demonstrate and people watch then, and then they follow along afterwards. So try and watch the demonstrations if you can. All right, keep going. 60 seconds.
I've got to work on this one.
Make it easy as well. You obviously can just go for a normal single leg balance, right? Like you can just stay in that balance position. All right, and time. Okay, cool. We're gonna pop back down to the floor now. All right. Make sure the camera angles. All right, so now we're gonna go through 2 different movements. So one's gonna be on the floor, then one's gonna be standing. So let me show you both, and then we're gonna go through them. We're gonna do 2 sets of each, but it's gonna be supersetted. So we're gonna do the first one, then the second one, then the first one, then the second one. All right, cool. So the first one is going to be just a straight leg lift. Now, most of you would have done this at some point in your program already. So we're just going to come over one leg, putting the hands on the floor. If you can't get super far, that's fine, right? The goal is going to be to point the toe, squeeze the quad to keep our leg straight, and to lift. Okay, that's going to be the goal. What we're going to aim to do though is basically lift for 5. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, right? If you're quite flexible and strong, you can come forward. 1. If you're not, what I want you to do is either lean back a little bit, or I want you to sit on some pillows. All right. Sean, we're just doing 5 reps, mate. Try and watch the demos before you go ahead, so you know what we're doing. All right. So that was 5.
He's keen.
5 reps per leg. All right. So go ahead and do that for me, and then I'll show you the second one rather than overcomplicate it. So you guys who need, you've done this a bit already, and Liv, you've done this a bit already. Obviously, you guys can work on challenging by coming in further forward as much as you can. That's good, Sean. Really keep that quad on there, yeah? Squeeze that top quad up here. Make sure you squeeze in this muscle up here. That's it, there we go. It's gonna keep that leg nice and straight. So it's just 5 reps per leg. And then we're going to pause. I'm going to show you the next exercise and then we'll go back through. Nice, Liv. Yeah, come forward a little bit. Good
I
stuff.
go forward, I can't lift it as much.
Yeah, that's fine. So if you can't, yeah, you don't need to be able to get it super high, but if you
Yeah,
can,
but is it more important to stretch out then and then lift it as much as you can, or lift it
Yes.
higher?
more important to come
Okay.
forward probably to as far as you can go and then come back just a little bit. So the way to find is go to your end range. So go to where you can't stretch anymore and then come back a little bit and that's your reps. Yeah.
Can hardly lift it now.
That's fine. As long as you can lift it, it doesn't need to be PR. So we don't need to lift it, 2, 3, 4 inches. Even if it's just a centimeter off the ground, that's fine. Okay. You done your 5 reps there, guys? Yep.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Mom, you done
Yep.
your 5 reps there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Next one we're going to do, maybe watching from the side if you can with this one again, is we're going to do a single leg good morning. Now for this one, we're just going to basically, I hope you can see it. Maybe I'll stand this way as well so you can see on this one. This front leg we want to be locked out. So that knee is going to be locked. Okay, same with our back leg. Our back leg is going to be locked. Take our hands, so both knees are locked out, right? Take my hands, are going to go behind my back. And all I'm going to do is now lean forward. So I'm just getting into this stretch position and coming back up, right? We're trying to arch this lower back as much as we can, right? So we don't want to like collapse in. We want to try and stay nice and tall in the chest. And you're going to feel a nice big stretch of the hamstring. Even if you can only go to like here, that's fine. Just do that. All right. We're going to aim for 10 reps per side. Okay. So this is called a single leg good morning. All right. So hands behind the back, chest proud, or you can do hands on the chest. If that's a bit easier. Just coming into that stretch and coming back up. All right. Try and keep the eyes up. Yeah, your eyes up is going to help you keep your chest up. So going to where you feel that stretch in the hamstring and then coming back up. Yeah. Good. Hey, Sienna, you watching there in the background? Nice. All right, so it's 10 reps there. And then obviously you're going to swap legs and we're going to do 10 on the other side. Good stuff. All right, and if you're feeling this like a lot for your hamstring, then you're probably in the right position. Just main thing, obviously, like I said, we want to keep that chest nice and proud and keep that arch through the lower back on purpose with this one. Right? So Sean, really try and keep your eyes up, mate, so you're not rounding through the shoulders because we want to make sure that we're getting that stretch in the hamstring. And by rounding our lower back, we're putting our pelvis into a position where the hamstring is getting naturally more lengthened. All right, like I said, so 10 one side, then swap legs, do 10 on the other. Stuff. You guys who are on the build at home, you might actually encounter this one very soon. Can't remember if we put it in for the second block, but it'll be around.
Yeah, it's in this.
It is?
It's in this one.
Me and Joel, I think
Yeah.
That's in there now is some guy called Emmett. But me and Joel filmed our own one yesterday of this one, so they'll hopefully replace that soon. All right. Cool. So when you've done 10 each leg there, then you're going to go back to your pike position. So we're going to go back to that seated pike leg lift. So dropping back down, coming over one leg. Same thing here, looking to warm up that hip flexor. So getting that leg nice and straight. And then it's going to be lift 1, 2, just 5 reps again, yeah? So that's it. So find that end range and then come back. Mum, probably come back a little further.
Okay.
While you can get it up, we also want to have control. So you want to feel like you're in control of the whole movement, yeah? That's the main thing. It's not necessarily about how high you can or can't get it, but do you have control over the range?
Okay.
Right. So just come back, yeah, that's where you are is good there. That's good. So 5 reps there and then swap legs, another 5 reps. Stuff, Sean. So back to those leg lifts now, yeah, back to that second set.
Okay.
So basically just doing 2 sets of each of these exercises. So it's 2 leg lifts and then 2 of the single leg good morning. Nice, neat. Back into it. Spread your legs a little more, neat. So separate your feet a little more. Yep. That's it. So it's a little bit different to like a hinge walk because we're just placing a little more stress on the hamstring and not as much on the glute hinge, which is why we have that back leg further back. Nice. Good stuff. Keep that chest up. Good. Nice, mum. That's good. Standing up. Good stuff. Good. Knees, keep that chest nice and proud, yeah? So you want to actively like get that lower back arch as much as you can. It's often something that people will say avoid, but in this scenario, we want to get that back nice and arched. Good stuff. Nice, Liv. All good, Sean? Yeah, so 5 per side. That's it. Good stuff. 10 in these ones. Good. Everyone feeling that in the hamstring?
Oh yeah.
Cool. Cool. So this is still our like timing. So we haven't actually really added any strength work into this yet. Sean, if you can, try give me a side on position this time, yeah? So face, yeah, side on so I can see what's going on. All right, now give it a crack. So for you, let's try arms across chest for me, Sean. Try arms here, yeah. Just going to require a little bit less flexibility through the shoulders. Let's get those eyes up. All right, good stuff. Knees all done?
Yeah, all done.
Cool. Hamstrings feeling good, feeling warmed up. Nice
Feeling
one.
it all in the calves.
Feeling it in the calves.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do some calf stretching then. That's cool. Front calf or back calf? Like in the stance. Mum, we're just doing 2. You don't need to go back to it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was getting carried away.
All right. So Sean, we want to try and keep that lower back straight, mate. So really try and arch your lower back. Don't worry about how low you go. Just worry about getting that position right first. Yeah. So eyes up, think eyes up for me. Look forwards. Keep the chest nice and proud. All right. Good stuff. All right. Finish 10 there for me while I just explain the next one to everyone. So basically, now we're going to get into some strength work. All right. So now we've hit those sort of priming exercises. Now we're going to look to get the quads and the hip involved and do some more strength-based work. Now I know that all of you have some sort of loading at home. So whether it's some bands or you've got Sienna, I'm not sure if you have any like bands or any equipment at home. If you don't, that's all good. You don't need to. But Lib and Eats and Sean and Mom, I know you guys have bands and maybe some weights. You might want to use these depending on if things are feeling easier or not. I'll let you figure that out and you can ask questions once I've explained it. So we're basically going to do 2 exercises again, but this time we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to go back and forth between the 2, but this time we're going to do 4 sets of it. All right. So it's going to be a single leg deadlift and then a step up. All right. If you don't have anywhere to step up onto, like a box or like a table, Mum, a coffee table, something like that.
I might need to move to the coffee table.
then just do a regular split squat, which I'll show as well. But first one's gonna be a single leg deadlift. So this one's gonna be a bit challenging on the balance. So there's variations that you need to, but we're basically going to go back leg out, slight bend in my front leg, coming down, getting that stretch nice and straight in the back, and then coming back up. All right. So just controlling that range all the way down and then squeezing the glute on the way up, okay? You'll notice that in this position, I'm also not rounded out here. So nice and proud in my chest. Yep. With that, if you don't have the balance to get there, that's okay. Just leave this back leg on the ground. Yep, behind me. So you see my back leg is now behind me, like that.
Yep.
Okay. And that's just going to be like your support leg. So we still want to have the weight in the front leg, but this is just going to support, okay? We're going to do 10 reps there on each side. All right, so give that a go for me. 10 reps. Like I said, and if you guys are comfortable, you can load it if you want to. Needs, keep that chest nice and proud for me. Yeah, really try and bring that chest up. Eyes up, chest up. That's it. We don't want to collapse at all. Nice, that's better. Good. Mum, try and walk a little bit closer to the table. A little bit closer, and then bend that front knee just slightly more.
Okay.
Ever so slightly, yeah. Yeah. So coming closer to the table means you're not going to be reaching out in front of you, and you're going to keep it a little bit more distributed.
Yeah.
And also having a bit of a bend in that knee is just going to give you a bit more stability.
Okay.
That's it. So we want to go to the point where we feel that stretch in the hamstring, but we still have control over the position. All right, same as our last one, we want to be able to keep that chest proud. So if we're rounding in the back and we're not feeling the hamstring, and we want to make sure that we're still, holding that position well.
I'm feeling it in my hip.
Yeah, you're feeling your hip too. That's cool. That's cool.
Oh, okay.
So your hip's going to be working hard to stabilize you there, obviously, right? Like
Yeah,
that single leg position.
my ankles are terrible.
So maybe if that's the case, regress one, do the split squat, do the split stance. So have your back foot just supporting you.
Yeah.
Keep the weight in your front foot, but just support it with your back foot a little bit so you're not as right. So then we can still focus on getting the stretch in the hamstring and the glute, working the glute.
Yeah, I can feel it in there.
Right. So that back leg shouldn't be heel shouldn't be on the floor. It should be up on the toe and just have it just supporting. It shouldn't change the way you move. Right?
Okay. Is that the correct thing with my back?
You want to be a little more proud in your chest. But I think because you're not fully using the back leg as well as you could, it's not really, you're messing with it a bit. If you just watch me from the side again for a second, Mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. I feel like I'm dominating the conversation. Sorry.
All right, so watch me from the side here. Yep.
Yep.
So you see my back leg, it's just really lightly on the toe, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I plant it, then you see all of a sudden I shift my weight back here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to change my angles all change. So now I'm not really working on this hamstring because I've got this back leg involved.
Okay.
Well, you want to shift your weight onto this front leg still, and this back leg is really just there to support you.
Stability thing, yeah.
Oh yeah, so then you still should have pretty much 90% of your weight on this back leg. All right.
Okay.
Cool.
All right,
Everyone
I'll
pause
start.
there?
Hey, I just have to jump on a phone call. I'll be back in like 1 second. I'm so
Yeah, no,
sorry.
No, all good. No worries.
It's just the landlord. I just
Yeah. All good. All right. So finish that off quickly, guys, and then I'll show you the next one. Then we're going to go through some sets of that. Needs you all good?
Is it split squats next or?
So we're going to do, the goal is to do a step up. If you don't have like something to step onto, that's fine. We'll just do a split squat. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is meant to be your recovery week as well, Neats, and here you are.
No recovery, right?
No, we like recovery. Recovery is important. That's all right. That's all right. As long as you're not feeling too beat up, that's fine.
No, good, all good.
All righty. How's that going there, Mum? You all right?
I'm going to work on this one.
So try to bring your leg, your back leg closer. Yeah, a bit closer, and just be on the toes, but still keep most of your weight in that front foot. Yeah.
I think if I try and use it this way, I think it's better for me to learn to pull the back leg up though, because I think that I put too much pressure on this other one. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like I feel like I want to straight away go back on it.
That's fine, but you just need to also change that pattern of thinking, because if you just try and jump straight to controlling the full thing, but you don't have the balance or the strength in your ankles to do it, you're not going to learn it properly. So either use that back leg as a support, or alternatively, you can, find something to kind of hold onto to help you learn that movement. So finding a way to support that back leg, basically. So to support that front ankle.
My camera is off.
What's up, Gloria?
Hey, what's up?
All right.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Sean, I'm going to move on to the next one, mate, if you want to watch as well. So basically now we're going to do a step up squat. So if you've got something, right, you can use a chair or a, I don't know, anything that's going to take your body weight is fine, right? That's fine. If not, that's okay. For those of you who do, we're going to go a step up. So we're going to get our foot up on this, lower the easier. I see any? The lower the easier, right? From here, we're going to shift that weight slightly forward to the front foot to make sure that our glute and our hip is all engaged, okay? From there, goal is to step up, with this knee out. That's the goal, okay? Obviously, that can be quite challenging. So from there, if you don't have the strength to do that, that's totally fine. You don't need to. You're just going to do a split squat. So you're just going to set up like this, Again, keeping most of the weight in this front foot, and we're going to drop down, touch that back knee, and back up. All right.
Okay.
That's the alternative. So Sean, give that one a go if you want to.
Yep.
Dad, if you don't, I'm going to step up one. Mum, I'll let you choose what you want to do there. Probably
I'm
step.
not sure I can do either.
Well, no, go. You've done the split squats already in your program.
I have done the split squats, yeah.
Needs up to you what you want to do.
Can you show the step up again? Sorry, I've missed the end part. Like,
So,
sorry.
Sienna, you going to go for the step up?
I'll do my best.
Okay, so with this one, basically getting that foot up on, and then like our split squat needs, you want to shift the weight more on that front foot, so leaning slightly forward.
Yeah.
And from there, we basically want to press up. So again, we're looking for control. So the lower it is, the easier it's going to be. So starting lower is better. Okay. And then we're going to basically lift up, stand nice and tall on that leg, and then control back down. But you see, I've kind of got that forward lean. So I'm not going back here, then I kind of have to like throw myself up into it. And we don't want to. Make sense?
Yep, it does.
Okay, so best scenario is start with something low that you know you can kind of control if you can, and then go from there. Nice. Liv, we're just doing some step ups / split squats depending on what you can do at your house. Sean, are you back in the single leg deadlifts?
Oh, with this one.
Fast. How do I do this?
Nice. Liv, I think Liv's frozen. We can't see you, Liv. I'm not sure if you're there or not. Nice, Neats. So try it. So one thing, Neats. So as you come back down, you see how you're kind of falling like away
Yeah.
from the chair?
Yeah.
Let's stay a little closer. So a little more front hinge. And then, so you don't want to end up that far back, right? Because if you end up that far back, now you see how far you have to kind of come forward and throw yourself up into the chair. So bring your legs forward. So bring it, so come, yeah, exactly. So start there and then hinge forward from there a little bit, like your split squat onto that front foot, and then press up from there. That's the one. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Yeah, better, yeah. So you just want to try and keep that foot coming down, shouldn't be going too far away. All right, Sean, what are you doing there, mate? What are you up to?
This one.
The split squat?
Yeah.
Do you want to give me a different angle? Looks like you might be doing the single leg deadlift.
Oh. Oops. Oh, it's a bit too low.
That's all right. You can keep going. You can just make sure with our split squat, the chest shouldn't be moving, right? So we should just be bending at the knee and sliding back up. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Neat.
Right here.
Back.
Sorry, yes. This is my boss ringing, sorry.
All good. All good. All right. That's it. So now try and drop that back knee down and touch the floor. Keep the chest up, Sean. I think you're doing a mix of the deadlift and the split squat there. So we shouldn't be bending forward like this, yeah?
Okay, so squat like this.
Yeah, this should stay the same. And you basically just want to
keep
keep
this
down,
Alright.
and just go down and touch, just lightly kiss the back knee to the floor
Okay.
and then come back up. That's
Oh,
it. That's the one. There we go. That's what you want. I'm throwing a lot of movements at you today, a lot of new things. All right. So rather than, I did have something else planned for after this, guys, but rather than like throw more at you, I think we'll do it. Let's take our time. We're not going to get cut off today earlier, so that's okay. I extended it so we had the full hour. Or we can go more if we need to, but just work on these things. So basically looking for 4 sets of each of those things, right? So the deadlift, right? So that single leg deadlift, and then also the step up or the split squat. We want to try and do 4 sets each total. You with
Can
me?
you just remind me of the deadlift then?
So the deadlift one is that single leg balancing one, or for you,
Oh, yeah.
split squat one, right?
One
If
I
you
can
wanted,
do, yeah.
if you wanted to try that one and not do the split squat, so try and do it on one leg, just maybe start a little bit higher where you can control a bit more.
Yeah.
All right, just try that instead of going maybe to the couch instead of going all the way to the table, for example.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that.
Nice, Needs. How's that feeling? All right,
That's good. Yeah.
stuff. Are you holding 2 bricks?
Half breaks.
Savage. You half bricked. It's like Green Street Hooligans. Good. So just gently kissing that knee to the ground, Sean, trying to keep that chest nice and proud. Stuff. Feeling it in the quads?
Okay. So is it 4 sets like alternating?
Exactly, yeah. So you should so you should do 4 sets of each exercise alternating back and forth between them. Yeah.
Okay, so it's back to the leg lifts, isn't it?
Not the leg lifts, back to the single leg deadlift. So the one that we were going on one leg and we were
Okay.
going forwards like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We'll try and do that 10 sets each side. So take your time with these ones, guys. Ask questions if you want to, because we won't add anything on the end of this. So just take your time with it. That's good, Sean. Just look for control before you look for depth. Yeah, so just look to work that control, get comfortable. You're feeling it a lot in your lower back.
Yep.
Just try and keep your chest up a bit more, okay?
Okay.
So we don't want to try and avoid that rounding. Try and use your glutes, squeeze your butt as you come back up. Again, I know it's tricky over Zoom, so do the best we can. But you guys can always send me messages as well afterwards if you want to get any more specific advice or any help with anything specifically. All right, back to the step ups, Needs. Awesome. Where's my favorite? Where's S? Is she at daycare today?
No, she's nothing. She's sick at the moment. So
Oh,
we got a random virus from daycare. So
that's not good. I loved her video the other day.